First, a little background on myself. I built my house in 1991, and I really didn't remember my wife saying that she had any interest in a fireplace. She says she did and that I just said it would be too messy, so we just never ended up installing one. Several years ago, she brought up the idea again, and I said, but when we designed our house, we designed it without a fireplace. And with insurance not wanting fireplaces and boilers or furnaces venting through the same chimney, we would need to install another chimney, and that was not going to happen. Then one day in the fall of 2017, I seen an ad on Facebook for what's called a flicker light, and that's when my idea began. I had made the table around the fireplace maybe 30 years ago out of an old cast iron sewing machine table, and I thought it would make a great surrounding for the fireplace. I ordered the flicker lights right away, took some measurements, and started looking for parts to build the fireplace. I found the 3-light bathroom light and a 10-foot extension cord at Menard's. Most of these items can also be bought at Home Depot. The light that I wanted to use I could only find with a chrome finish, so I scuffed it with some sandpaper and I painted it flat black so that it would be less noticeable under the grate. I cut the end of the cord off and wired it to the light. So after I took the measurements of the old cast iron sewing table, I was able to know what the width of the fireplace had to be. And then I had to take the dimensions of the bulb center lines on the light that I bought from Menard's. I couldn't find a grate that gave me the dimensions that would fit well with the bulbs, so I made one myself. I then looked at a lot of ceramic fireplace log sets on Amazon. I wanted one that had enough pieces to cover up the bulbs, but still had enough opening in the back to reflect against the wall. I wrapped each of the items separately as 2017 Christmas gifts, and I numbered them for her to open. That way, between each gift, she could guess what the total item was going to be. After she opened all of the items, she then got to assemble it under the table. Sure, there may not be any heat output, but there is no firewood to cut, no mess from the firewood, or bugs from the firewood, no worry of a chimney fire, or a fire in the house from sparks. I hooked it to a switched outlet, so all you have to do is flip a switch to turn it on, or flip a switch to turn it off. There is no lighting it or putting it out, but you still have the ambience of a real fireplace. Something my wife brought up to me, you will also get to use it more often than most people use their real fireplaces, because it is so easy to turn on and off and uses no wood or gas, so it costs just a little bit of electricity. It looks real enough that both my wife and myself have pulled away thinking we might get burned at times when we were not paying attention and we were in the area working on something else. I was thinking about and looking for videos to make and thought this would be a nice video for someone who wanted a fireplace but not all the cost or work. I put one of the large flicker lights in the center and 2 smaller candle type flicker lights on each end, figuring with 3 large bulbs it may be too bright. The price for all of the items I just talked about, except the table, is about $200. There are links in this video's description for all of the items. Good luck, and I hope you enjoyed the video.